Alright, so in this video I'm going to go through the report system that is built into the Survey-to-Sale product and show you how you can go about viewing the reports and the different functionality that comes along with the reports. So once you've logged in, you can click on View Survey Reports and you'll get a list of all of the surveys that you have set up. Here I have 3, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this second one that has had 78 responses so far. So you go ahead and click on the actual link to go into the survey. And what you'll see here is I have 5 different questions. The first 2 or 3 were sort of multiple choice and or checkbox type answers where you can answer multiple different answers. So this first one, this is related to a programming ebook that I actually sell. So one of the questions I ask is, what is your current level of expertise with programming? So you see here that you can actually see the breakdown of the responses from the people, and you can hover over and you can see how many votes occurred for each one. So for never coded before, there's been 31 votes, which makes up 38.3% of the total. Over here we have 32 votes, which makes up 39.5% of the total, etc. That's pretty self-explanatory. Then you have the how did you hear about us? Same concept going on here. And are you also familiar with another product that I am selling? So that's fairly straightforward. Now here's the trick. If you're interested in any one of these particular responses, like let's say, for example, since I'm selling an ebook, but I also have another product, which is a video tutorial course, which is actually kind of goes hand in hand with the book, I can look at these people that have said, no, I've never heard of the Java video tutorials course, and therefore I'm interested in talking with these people. They haven't heard about my video tutorials course, so I want to reach out to them. So what I can do is I can click on this segment, and what it does is it will actually sort of zoom in to that particular segment and sort of filter based on those responses. So now I'm actually looking at 100% of the responses I see here are all the people who said no to this question. So now this is breaking it down even more. So now of those people, here's the percentage that have never coded before, etc., etc. Here's how they heard about me. And further down, I have some written answer responses here where I'm saying, you know, what are you looking forward to most from learning this in this book? And you have a whole sort of wide assortment of responses. But most importantly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down and show you the email addresses that I actually received. I'm going to blur out the email addresses just for privacy's sake. But if I go down here, these are sort of the email addresses that correspond to the people who have said no in answering this survey. And what I can do is, if you pay attention up here with the, you know, what are you looking forward to most learning, as I hover over, let's say, the last email address, you see that it it bolds the response above. So you see here Java coding becomes bolded, and that's because it corresponds with the last email address, which I'm actually hovering over. And as you hover over different email addresses, you will see the corresponding entries in the answers. So that's sort of a quick way to go through and see what answers correspond to which email address. And also, I mean, if you really wanted to, you can click on an email address. So I'm going to click on one of them. And when you click on it, then it drills right down into that specific person. So now I'm looking at one person's response. So this person who I just clicked on is a beginner coder who heard about me through the search engines. Obviously, they are not familiar with the Java Video Tutorials course. And you see here that they're most looking forward to Java coding. And again, I'm going to blur out the email address for privacy reasons. So that's sort of how you can go and drill down into these surveys and really get good analytics and good data that you can follow up with. And you know, this is actual actionable data that you can make use of. So now, if you want to go back, you can just say click here. You can click here and clear the filter, and that'll just bring you back to all of the responses. And if you like, then you can drill down into another segment. Like, let's say I want to only look at people who have never coded before. I can click on this and break it down that way. So it's very cool, very neat that you can drill down like that, and it's very helpful with reaching out to these people and increasing your sales. So hopefully that's a good overview of the survey response system. If you have any questions, by all means, you can email me directly at trevor@survey2sale.com. Take care.